As evidence from the will of God. I'm gonna have to go the heavily Catholic route on this book. There we go, court physician. Oh, we have more court physicians we can pick from. I'm just picking the experienced one here. It's a very good physician. Rational lackey is actually a really nice thing for a physician. Lustful, generous, patient. Those are good traits. Those are really good traits for a physician. Our current one is a zealot. Zealous, chaste, shy. Less learning, but that one's a Norseman. Can I trust her? This one's a good old Catholic. You know what? I think I want the new one. It's only 25 bucks. I'm hiring this new one as my new physician. She likes us more anyway. There we go. Oh, Ballast is sick again. No price is too steep. I've dropped 60 gold on this horse, grand total, just on keeping it healthy, and I will continue to drop more. We're getting occult arms. Now, is this an offensive war or a defensive war? This is an offensive war. So it's not that big a deal if I don't join. He is 870 troops. This is up in Wales. He is against another Kingdom of Wales, who is much... Oh, no, it's about the equal strength. Okay, I can tip the scale on this. I will accept. We actually have quite a bit of troops now. I'll accept. So the enemy capital's right here. I will march straight for it. We need 2 days to gather our number of troops. You can't accept a Welsh war. The Welsh are our allies in this, whether we like it or not. If we can keep Wales unified and keep their alliance strong with us, that's a powerful kingdom that doesn't need to take a boat to back us up. That'd be very nice if we can help them unify Wales. It looks like they're already doing very well in their battle up there. An excellent translation. My translation finally stands complete. My words rest on beautifully illuminated pages, all protected by a lavish cover, as befits the work of importance. The tome has taken pride of place in my library. I didn't know that's a grammatically correct sentence, but it probably is. And every priest who reads it is mightily impressed by my efforts. Some are already speaking of making copies of their own. Making copies of books back in those days must have sucked so bad. Scribes would have to sit down in the basement of a temple or some kind of religious building, candlelight, just, here's the book, I have my quill, write a whole new book on a whole, just get a blank book, scribe it. That job must have been the worst fucking thing. We are an accomplished translator for 10 years. That's more piety, more prestige, and clergy opinion. A lot of piety, by the way. That is a lot of piety. Learning lifestyle perk unlock, just boom, a full perk. So that's 1,000 lifestyle experience. That is incredibly valuable. We no longer have the translating a book plus to learning, but you know what? The trade-offs are worth it. That is strong. Scholarly circles. So our learning right now is 24. Now it's 30. It's now our second best stat. We have a learning of 30. Oh my god. That's powerful. Wow, just having higher learning actually gives you just straight piety. That's cool. What gives me straight prestige? Nothing? None of these. Okay. That's nice. Reduces the prestige cost to increase crown authority. We already have the highest crown authority we can have with our tech level, right? Yeah, it's just autonomous. There's nothing we can do about that until we have higher level culture stuff that I would be focusing on if I were the cultural head. You said about scribes, but the development of the press killed that job and put so many out of work. Yeah, but the press wasn't for a very long time. Okay, it looks like the enemy army is basically dead already. I'm just gonna go siege the castle. There we go. We've got onagers. That war will be easy. We might even get a good amount of war contribution on that. The bummer of a war, though, is that we do get paid less during it because we have to pay for the maintenance of the raised troops. You have 118 combined stats between the 5 of them? Good god. For anyone who's new to this series, by the way, and they didn't watch any of the previous CK stuff, David Corporial in the chat there, he's always been, like, I would say one of the scribes of the CK series, you know? He keeps up with the lore, he helps keep me on track of things. He's one of the guys who's really on top of shit, like Gamer Kenny. It's a valiant role to play, because it's not easy to do, to keep on top of everything in this. So if we go sum of all stats in the entire world right now, we are still on top right now. At age 44, we are the overall most talented human in the world. That is nuts. Second best is some Norseman that I'm probably gonna have to fight one day. Where is this guy? He's actually very, very far away and landlocked. Never mind, I'm probably not gonna have to fight him. If he's landlocked, he won't be raiding me. Also, just saying our character is one of the best we've had. I would go out on a limb and say best character we've ever had. Like, definitely best stats we've ever had in a CK game. Like, we started with pretty good stats, but we have really developed them. What is this? Oh. These dudes down here, these Welshmen, have joined the war. Okay, they're contributing a good amount of troops, but we still have numbers on them. We've almost sieged down one of the main belligerents' cities, and it looks like our allies down there were sieging some of their own. Boom, victory. Easy. We didn't get much prestige for it, but the child king loves us, as if we needed the help with that. Alright, march the troops back to our land. That war is over. Can't disband there, can I? I think if I disband there, I would lose some troops. Learning perk. Okay, do I want to just keep going down Scholar? Because Scholar is a strong trade by the end. Learning on the job is so powerful. 20% of counselor's primary skills added to your own. That's really, really big. That's really big. It's a little while to get there. Your wards can gain additional skills and become your friends. We don't have any personal wards, so that doesn't really pay off. Open-minded is nice, just... We're an amazing diplomat anyway. We don't need it all that much, but... we could work towards Holy Body, but that's very far off. Open-minded is nice. Apostate is very nice. Conversion costs down. Different faith opinion up. Learning on the job is very strong. Could you imagine how much that would raise our stats? Sanctioned loopholes, just buying claims on any bit of land is powerful. And then eventually you get Scholar, and by then we're probably going to be king. 5 learning. And development growth. I gotta keep going down Scholar. We'll take that trait, even though it's not that amazing, because it leads to where we want to be. Oh, it'll only take a day or two before you can raise them again. Good to know. In the previous game, if you raised in someone else's lands, or sorry, if you disbanded in someone else's lands, you would actually lose troops. There we go. Okay. Oh. Sorry, very, very sore today. Isn't the counselor pretty shitty? It's, isn't it all of the counselors here? Counselors, not just Chancellor. Chancellor is just this guy. Counselor is your whole council. Which means we'd gain a lot. Looks like we'd be getting between 2 and 4 in most of our stats. What are our succession laws? Ugly and disgusting, because it's very early in the game. I think it's every male son inherits evenly, which is just a recipe for your country to explode after your death. We still have no stress, so I'm gonna hold on to that hunt. It's just not worth doing early. Staring at the stars. For all my evenings watching the stars, I have seen with my own eyes that I have seen with my own eyes what I have only heard of before. The stars move at different speeds and reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups, depending on which celestial spheres they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. My suffragan bishop does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be. The celestial realm is for the clergy to know. Stewardship and learning. It's cynicism, though. If I go earthly focus... I'm gonna go earthly focus. Just because I can really... If I can get an opportunity to really boost the religious fervor, then I will. You played as Alfred to see how the playthrough would compare to mine, and the king died almost immediately, giving you all the land. Yeah. Everything blew up after Alfred died? Okay. Yeah, that is easy to have happen. Low counter control, yeah. The counter control's almost back up on this, though, which is pretty nice. How low is the counter control over here? 75? It is raising. Okay. My trusty mare, I can train her some more for another 20 bucks, sure. She's lacking fierceness. I don't think it's ever told me what any of the bonuses have been for these, by the way. It always says no immediate effect. So who knows how that's actually helping us, but I've been dropping money on it every couple of years. Scandalous priest! Is this the Pope? That's the Pope. Fuck's sake, what'd he do? He's gluttonous? I was appalled to learn that the Pope himself was discovered gorging himself on a luxurious feast of fresh quail, almond eggs, candied figs, and spiced wines. The excessive indulgence of the feast has cast a dark shadow on his legitimacy. While scandals amongst the clergy are nothing new, many are aghast that the head of our faith would succumb to such temptations. I can condemn him, defend his character, or stay silent. I will condemn him. Gain the piety. We're a pious individual. And search for a physician. We can do it every year for free. It only costs money if we hire the person. The world's full of dangers, even to an earl in his court. As per my request, my servants have inquired... Oh, right, this is just new person. Oh, I can't actually ask for a super experienced one this time. I mean, she's good, but she's not great. I've already got a great one. Nope, what's this? Another call to arms? This is, my Welsh friend again. Ooh. Against the king, who is an evil antagonist, and he's the gay, and he's a kinslayer, and he's a murderer, and he's callous, and he's vengeful. Okay, that king sucks. He's gonna call in allies, though, isn't he? Is this worth doing? August, that's a good trait. So he got all the way to the end of the prestige-based diplomacy tree. Reclusive, wounded. He's a righteous empath. I'd rather he be king. What's this war over? A war against the tyranny. It's an offensive war. I don't know if I want to do this war, to be honest. I'm kind of trying to save up a little bit of money right now. We already have a lot of good alliances. And it could be a little bit dangerous. They actually have quite a bit of land there. It's not one of these lightning siege wars, you know? And the enemy is likely to call in multiple allies. Well, that ally's weak. That ally's strong, though. This other one? I actually don't think I want to engage in that, because I can't call in my own allies, because I'm not going to be a primary belligerent. I'm declining that war. Sorry, buddy. But I wouldn't win that without spending a lot of mercenary money, and I don't want to. That sucks. You missed fanfic jokes? I saw a little bit of them in the corner of my eye. I was just keeping my focus on the game, you know? I can... Oh, yeah, I can't create more men-at-arms divisions yet. At my limit. How do I increase the limit? I know some of it is tech-based, right? I think. Levy reinforcement rate, military buildings. Size of men-at-arms regiments and max amount of regiments. 18 years off, that's at the mustering grounds. Okay. Armored footmen and men-at-arms for quilted armor. Okay. Have you considered going bald IRL? I did before, but then my hair started growing back in really well after I started taking Priorin. So, not really, no. But we're really close on fabricating that claim on Kent. You see that? And his alliances don't look that strong right now. Ooh, his alliances don't look strong enough to beat me. And we're almost done on the control there. If I click this, where is it? 6 days off, sweet. Oh, what's this? Prowl the documents. There we go. It only costs 66 bucks to get an unpressed claim because we have a ability we started with back in military here. This one here. Cass's allies are half the cost. Boom. We have an unpressed claim. Okay, we are back on organized levies. Well, we are about to do a war. I'm fine with organized levies. And do I want us to just start pressing or start fabricating another claim early? Maybe. Who here could I take out? This guy only owns that one bit of land and doesn't really have much. I could take that. Yeah, I could take that. Start fabricating on his land then. There we go. Could you expand your men-at-arms before declaring war on Kent? I could. I don't think I need to. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I do have the money now, don't I? The maintenance would triple doing this for the onagers. All I need to do is take Kent, though, to win. And Kent is one little piece of land. I really don't need to increase it for this war. I'm going to move the rally point to right there in Salisbury, because I think that's very slightly closer. Okay. I don't see any reason not to declare here. Yeah, they're vastly inferior in troops. Even if they call in all of theirs, I could call in one ally and win. I feel like the king should care more about fighting within the kingdom, but I've never been a king, so what do I know? Yeah. An early game infighting is very common amongst vassals. You can outlaw that later. At least you could in CK2. War were declared. We're marching. Once again, we're leading our own troops, because of course we are. We're a very good commander. Enemy allies joining. That's fine. Surrey joined. That's fine. I'll win. Okay. Yeah, we're not attacking yours. We're getting on the hill. Yeah. They're running away. Yeah. We will decisively beat them when we get there. They're vastly outnumbered. Like, they're outnumbered like 5 to 1. Oh, it is once again not even fair. We doubled them in knights. Our traits are better, and our commander is 3 times better than theirs. Oh, what's this? Mr. Freeze comes of age. They grow up so fast. He's not even betrothed. Intelligent, intricate web weaver. Right, we couldn't find a good alliance out of him, could we? Not at least one that we don't already have. We could get this one, Kingdom of Bavaria, but don't we already have an alliance with him? Yeah, we already have an alliance with them. And them. And them. Not them. The Carlings, huh? I'd get about 1,000 troops out of that. Was it this one? Yes. 14. Okay, well, she's a giant, which is hilarious. Why not? I'm fine with that. Intelligent giants. We'd both get a lot. In fact, we'd get a lot of prestige for it, because we're marrying up. Hell yeah. Arrange that betrothal. There we go. And we kidnapped someone in that battle, too. There we go. And we're already starting the siege. Oh, alliance expired. Dudes are dying.